it's the vibe, and no, that's it, it's the vibe.
Hello my darlings, and welcome to It's the Vibe. So this is the segment of my channel where I choose books based on the subreddit Books That Feel Like This, and the pictures that I submitted for this week's vlog were by Michael Hutter. Sorry, I've got Sylvie on my lap. Now Michael Hutter's art, hello darling, evokes surrealist nightmares with a Renaissance meets dystopia edge. They are teeming with grotesque whimsy, medieval eroticism, hellish gardens, and absurd allegory. To me, his art depicts Eden through a Boschian lens. They are fairy tales told in fungal rot. So today's vlog is a place where old ladies become anarchists, flowers whisper secrets in dead languages, and architecture is possibly sentient and spiteful. Inspired by the twisted whimsy of Michael Hutter's art, this reading list is your one-way gondola ride into the Baroque, the botanical, and the bizarre. Now, I normally would say which book that I would recommend based on Hutter's art. Look, I don't really have an exact match, but I would probably recommend Don't Smell the Flowers, They Want to Eat Your Bones. That's the closest comp that I could think of. But let me tell you about the books that I read, thanks to Reddit users' recommendations. So we have The Hearing Trumpet by Leonora Carrington. In this book, Granny gets a hearing aid and immediately hears too much. Our heroine is Marion, and she is 92 years old, bearded, and absolutely delightful. When her bestie gives her a hearing trumpet or a hearing aid, she discovers her family's plans to dump her at a really bizarre senior's home. What follows is a psychedelic roller coaster featuring architectural fever dreams. Have you ever lived in a giant birthday cake or perhaps an igloo? Secret societies of elderly women, an apocalyptic prophecy, and a portal to the underworld. In this book, Carrington gleefully shreds every expectation of the elderly protagonist trope. Instead of fading into the wallpaper, Marion becomes a revolutionary figure in a plot so wild and nonsensical it makes Alice in Wonderland look like Murder, She Wrote. You won't always know what's happening in this book. It is part feminist manifesto, part occult mystery, and part hallucinogenic joyride, narrated by your badass witchy grandmother. This is for those people who've ever suspected that their granny might be a chaos mage witch, or if you just want to witness an old woman kick patriarchal nonsense in the teeth. Basically, it's Golden Girls, which one of my all-time favorite TV shows, meets Dante's Inferno with a slice of surrealist cake. It's heavy on the surrealism. The main themes in this book, I would say, would be community and resistance. So the women at this old folks' home form an eccentric, defiant collective, a kind of geriatric coven, if you will, that is rebelling against the oppressive structures around them. The book is a fierce, funny ode to old women, especially those society tries to silence, hide, or dismiss. In this book, Marion's age isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. There's also a lot about spirituality and the occult, from tarot and alchemy to esoteric prophecies and divine bees. The novel dives deep into mystical traditions, often parodying them and revering them all at once. Expect dream logic, symbolic leaps, and absolutely zero regard for conventional storytelling. If the world is mad, why shouldn't our stories be? There was a lot that I enjoyed about this book. Overall, I thought it was okay, but the things I did enjoy was first and foremost Marion as the main character. She was a fucking delight. She prays to the planet Venus. She comes out with banger lines, especially to do with her cats, like, "What will become of the cats?" And "There's nothing so clean as a healthy pussy." I absolutely loved her bosom buddy relationship with her neighbor Carmela. Oh my God, I wish the entire book had just been them going on escapades, because the humor is irascible and sassy. In my head, I couldn't help but picture Marion as Miriam Margolyes. That's just who I was envisioning going on this adventure. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things I didn't like about the book. It was very slow paced. There was a story within a story about an abbess, and I did not give two shits about it whatsoever. So that whole chunk, third of the book, could have been chucked in the bin. I don't think it mattered. The hearing trumpet itself, not a big part of the book. So I'm surprised that that was the title. I was expecting maybe more magical elements of this hearing aid, but it just seemed to be a regular hearing aid. However, despite the fact that there, wasn't really a concrete plot, it's nonsensical, okay? It is meandering, it is odd and strange, and you just have to go with it. They don't try to make sense of the world building and the magic system and yada yada in this. It's just is what it is. And at the end of the day, I really do love cats and old bitches.
Cats. Yes, cats. Good.
So that is what ended up endearing the story enough for me to think it was okay. I listened to this on audiobook and I thought it was decent. I probably would have preferred to read it just because of how bizarre it was. I think it would have been easier for me to make sense of what was happening, if you could make sense of what was happening, if I was reading it with my eyeballs rather than listening to it with my hearing trumpets. Now, where does it rate on the Hutterometer in regards to how much it correlates with the imagery? I would give it a 5 out of 10. Yes, there is definitely medieval allegory in both the book and the artwork, and Carrington's world is surreal, nonsensical, symbolic, and absolutely populated with dream logic and absurdist iconography, just like Hutter's art. So there is a similar vibe there, and the themes of ritual, feminine strangeness, the grotesque as divine, and low-key apocalypse also suit. I mean, there's old ladies and buildings, so it's a 5 out of 10 because the hearing trumpet isn't horrific, and I don't know about you guys, but Hutter's art does have a horrific element to it. There is an ominous vibe, there is creepiness and maybe a bit of sadism, and the hearing trumpet doesn't have that. The next book that I read was Phantastes by George MacDonald, and this was written in 1858, and I believe this is sort of one of the OG fantasy stories. I think it was influential to other writers like C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. It is the original sad boy fairy core epic. In this book, you have a soft, poetic man named Anodos, who wakes up one morning and thinks, you know what would fix me? A forest full of emotionally unavailable fairy women. And he stumbles into a magical dreamland, pulls a Pygmalion by falling in love with a marble statue, as you do, and gets chased by his demon shadow, also as you do. He then proceeds to wander around like a goth himbo on a soul quest. Along the way, he falls into a haunted library, gets stalked by a murderous oak tree, almost dies from being too dramatic near a stream, writes poems at every inopportune time, and learns that idealizing women based on their looks is probably a bit of a red flag. Eventually, he sort of realizes that maybe life isn't about worshipping emotionally distant statue ladies, but about things like growth, selflessness, letting go. Honestly unclear, but he feels things deeply, and that's what counts. The main themes in this one, I would say, are the search for ideal beauty, because Anodos literally falls in love with a marble lady and then spends the whole book chasing versions of her, or more truthfully, his fantasy of her. It really highlights, I guess, the dangers of projecting perfection onto people who can't or won't love you back. There's also a lot about the identity, ego, and the shadow self, because Anodos is followed by a literal shadow, the Jungiest of Jung symbols, and it represents his fears, vanity, and emotional baggage. There's also the sublime, the symbolic, and the totally confusing, because every tree, book, and rock is loaded with poetic symbolism. Fairyland isn't logical, it's allegorical. And it took forever to read. I gave this, oh my god, I didn't like it. Okay, so it's not even an okay for me. Guys, this almost put me into a slump. I could not read more than 20 pages a day. I'm going to read you an example of the writing style. It is so intricate and dense, and I understand it's written in the 1800s, but yes, the structure and the words used just make it difficult to understand what is being said without taking your time. You're literally getting tweezers and separating each grain of sand. I've got to kick Sylvie off my lap. I'm so sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Sylvie, you want to get back on? I'll just let her settle and I will read to you. I'm going to turn that light down because that's way too bright. Oh my God, is that better? I don't know. Anyway, let me read an example. I was trying to find the root of a manifestation, the spiritual truth whence a material vision sprang, or to combine two propositions, both apparently true, either at once or in different remembered moods, and to find the point in which their invisibly converging lines would unite in one, revealing a truth higher than either and differing from both, though so far from being opposed to either, that it was that whence each derived its life and power. Or if the book was one of travels, I found myself the traveller. New lands, fresh experiences, novel customs rose around me. I walked, I discovered, I fought, I suffered, I rejoiced in my success. Was it a history? I was the chief actor therein. I suffered my own blame. I was glad in my own praise. With a fiction it was the same. Mine was the whole story, for I took the place of the character who was most like myself, and his story was mine, until, grown weary with the life of years condensed in an hour, or arrived at my deathbed, or at the end of the volume, I would awake, with a sudden bewilderment, to the consciousness of my present life, recognizing the walls and roof around me, and finding I joyed or sorrowed only in a book. If the book was a poem, the words disappeared, or took the subordinate position of an accompaniment to the succession of forms and images that rose and vanished with a soundless rhythm and a hidden rhyme. Do you see what I mean? Is it just me? Or is that a bit convoluted, a bit overwrought? I understand though, it is of the time, but yes, it was very difficult for me to get through. It's also interspersed with way too many songs. Anados really loves breaking into song.
You're so much more than a fish to me, my playful friend beneath the sea.
If you're a musical lover, you will love that. For me, however, I was like, oh my God, it's another goddamn song. Throw a coin to your Witcher babes, but I would rather not listen to another round. The book itself, though, has both childhood wonder and awe, as well as super horny young male vibes. Because, wow, fairies, she's so fucking hot, bro. Literally, Anados is the master of simping for any kind of woman at level 9000. This is the fool's journey with emphasis on the fool. He's just thirsting for everything with tits that walks and talks in this land. And yeah, it's like a grown-up Alice in Wonderland, but with a male himbo adult as a lead who wants to stick his dick in everything and sing a song about it as well. So look, I can appreciate its originality, that it was ahead of its time back then in terms of kickstarting a genre of stories, but it's not for me in present day. On the heterometer scale, I would give this a 3 out of 10. It does have a dangerous forest and fairy monologues, but it is steeped in romantic dream space and symbolisms, which is not really like Hutter's more grotesque and ethereal vibes. The Marble Lady and the Sentient Forest are vibe compatible, as is the Murderous Oak Tree, but George MacDonald's book is more misty myth than the blood-rooted body horror that is depicted in Hutter's work. So once again, I was expecting something horrific. I was expecting something at least a bit chilling, eerie. Hey, sweetie. Both of these books were not that scary. There wasn't a lot of stakes involved. I wasn't really ever worried for any of the protagonists. It was just, they're more along the surreal vibes, which is why I think Redditors recommended them, because it does suit Hutter's work and they've got that medieval fantasy-like quality to them both. So they half nail the vibes, but I didn't really get anything that I was really expecting. Look, at least the hearing trumpet also included fungi as a component in the story, because, you know, Hutter's work does feature a lot of mushrooms. So those were all the books that I read for this reading vlog. Leave your expectations behind, take only your hearing trumpet, and if you see a flower that blinks, don't be rude, say hello. So the perfume I'm reviewing for this vlog is Wonderland Peony by Floral Street. So this has Sicilian lemon, pink berries, pink guava, violet, peony, raspberry flower, vanilla bean, pink cotton candy, cedarwood, and vetiver. This is for the days when you want to feel bubbly, bright, and a bit magical. This won't appeal to everyone. I think some noses will find it too youthful or sweet, but if you like your florals fun and your fruit sparkling, this is a carousel ride in a bottle. The initial imagery that this conjured in my mind upon first sniff was of A Midsummer Night's Dream. So the book that I am pairing with this is Flower Heart by Catherine Bakewell, which is about a young girl whose magic blooms too wildly, literally, and must learn to control it to save her father. It's cozy cottagecore fantasy with actual flower magic, a peony blossom of a book, pink, gentle, and growing. So those were all of the books for this reading vlog. I don't have a themed activity lined up. It is just too wintry. I have just kind of recovered. I'm still on the edge of my illness, so I don't want to push it, but I am heading out to the shopping mall today, so I will just insert some random, nonsensical, no plot, just vibes footage of what I get up to. But until next time, stay vibing, Star Child.
I got rid of it.
Got rid of it.
Oh, look, bum cheeks.
What's that song from Teen Titans?
Do the booty scooty.
Do the booty da booty scoot. Do the.
Hey.
I love you.
Maybe I like this ice. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. That one? Mango. I have to go for this one. Yeah, cherry. The dog's very cool. It's okay, the whole school freaking thinks he's fine, mate.
It's so cute.
What did you get?
It's bubbles.
Oh, it's on a choc chip cookie.
Oh,
Alright,
it's
put it on the
gonna die
floor.
now because it ate a cookie.
Ate the cookie. And show the other thing you got. So this is what Indy got. And this.
I know this is. Check this open because I don't know.
Okay, I've got you guys propped up on books. Let me actually... Okay, we're back. I'm going to show you, we got blind boxes. First, we got some food. So Indy picked these out. I think there's some kind of caramel corn, but we're going to open it and see. Oh, there's something here. So I'll get Indy to open up that because she likes opening up stuff, and I'll open up the food. Okay, so they're little, looks like just corn hearts. They're actually not bad. I don't mind those. Indy, eat this and rate it. It sort of tastes like
I like this, yeah.
a cereal that we have in Australia. I'll put it up. I can't remember what it's called. I give those 6 out of 10. No, it's like these little corn things. It's a bluebell. I'll show you what's in here. Indy's busy with her pop things. Okay, this is the guy we got. So we've got Tuxedo Some.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. Oh my God. I have to show you bluebell.
Oh my, look how cute this is.
You're being very cute. Okay, next up we've got this thing. I also tried these pizza chips. I'll show you a photo. They were actually good. I would give those an 8 out of 10. How do you open this? There's no... Oh. So this is what it looks like. So lots of like sangria stuff. Okay. Oh, you get a little cup. That is very cute. And then I'm guessing this is... What in the world? We're not opening this here. Oh, there's instructions. It's a drink, Indy.
Yeah, I know it's a drink.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was
Oh, I thought it was like cotton candy. All right, we'll do that and then I'll show a photo of that as well. But now we're doing my favorite part, the blind boxes. So I got 2.
Yeah.
I got this one. It's called The Warmth and this is Skull Panda. I've never heard of this before. If there's one that I want, what's my favorite?
The picture cat looks a lot like Sylvie.
I think the one I like the most is Day Off. So that's up here.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm doing things.
What? What is that?
Okay, I'm not going to look at the little card because that'll say what it is. So let's see what I get.
I want to see the card.
Who did I get? I'll get
that's
out.
cute. That's cute.
Is that the one I wanted? No, this is a different one. This is chirping. I still like it. This is really, really cute. So she's got little birdies. Ah, that's
You
so
love birds.
cute. I do love birds. So let's see the thing that comes with it now.
I like kamikaze.
Oh, it's an extra bird.
I mean, we love Pop Mart. We should go back to Pop Mart.
Bluebell. So where does the extra birdie go?
And it's antenna.
Antenna. Oh, where? No, doesn't fit. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just put the bird next to it. So yeah, I got chirping.
Oh, I know where it goes. It goes on the hand, I think. I never
No, but that's very cute. I'm happy with that one. Indy, can I see yours again? Indy's put her extra thing on. So Indy's
Oh,
extra
no.
thing. Oh no, where is it?
It keeps on falling off her hand.
Oh, okay. So it's like that. So that's Indy's one. She's very cool. It's very
I
soft.
love this one. This is one of my
It's
favorites.
cool. Yeah, I like that one too. And so I got the same as Indy. So it's his Chucker Candle Whisper, and my favorite is Order.
My one's order.
So this is like, it's like a church
Oh, I don't like
person.
order.
I know, but I do.
I like the two on the front cover.
You like the two on the front. All right, let's see what I
I
get.
like the
Blue, you're so cute.
Oh my god.
I know. What are you doing?
She's so interesting. So it was like, oh my god, kid, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
So it was like, Sylvie's so unimpressed.
Okay, so let's look at mine now. You know what? I might get another one of these because they're all really
I
cute.
think you're gonna get Sync.
Let's see what I get.
Your one was really heavy.
My one was heavy.
Yeah, your one was
I thought you wanted the heaviest one.
Yeah, I was heavy.
Oh my
Actually, we
gosh.
swapped. I swapped ours. I
Who
knew
is
it.
this?
I knew it, Mummy. Oh
Who
my
is
god, I'm so
this?
smart. I'm so smart.
Sync.
I'm so smart. I'm
Oh.
so smart. I'm so. You gotta get more, Mummy. We have to go.
We have to get more. Yes, we have to go and buy some more Ramani.
I like this set. This is a nice
Okay,
set.
so we've got her candle wick. So it
that's
reminds me
pretty
of
cute.
sadness.
It's pretty cute.
Look, they're all cute.
I knew you were gonna get Sync. I was so smart. I'm so dang smart. I can't even believe it. I like her hair though. Her hair looks really cool.
Oh, there we go.
Like I like her hairstyle.
Okay, so that's her. Like, look, she is really cool, but there's just a lot other ones I would have preferred. But that's fine. That's Sync. I probably will go and get more of these as well. Oh, that's a very cool
I
card.
love this pack.
So I've got Sync and I've got Chirping,
I like my ones much.
and they're going on my bookshelf. But I actually do like both of these. So I think anytime we go there, we're gonna get one.
I'm gonna get the whole set, bro. I love this
Oh,
set.
they're so cute. So that's everything for today.
I love this set, bro.
Okay, so Sync is over here now, and I actually really love her now. I can't believe I was so mean when I first saw her. I think I was thrown back because I didn't even see her or notice her on the back. But actually, I do really love her, and she's like perfect with my special editions and with the Little Prince and Lilith the Snake. So that's where she is. And then here's Chirping down here. So I've got her next to my gingerbread candle. She's with her little birdie. And then I've got the little kitty cat with the strawberry. I've got, you know who out the back there. And then I've got a gingerbread house here. But I'm really happy. And I think I really love these ones the most. So I'm probably going to really collect them. These ones I might have a quick look at the back again and see how many of them I actually like.
It's just the vibe of the thing.